Hey, what is happening, Impact Wrestling fans? Welcome to the Roberto's Wrestling YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well, and today we got a show to talk about. This is the Impact Wrestling Review, April 12th, 2018. So the show opened up with none other than Eli Drake. He showed up with his two briefcases, and he was teasing who was gonna be his tag team partner going forward. So LAX show up obviously to talk trash and to wonder who was gonna be his tag team partner. And his tag team partner was revealed to be none other than Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. So obviously, there was gonna be some verbal warfare between Scott Steiner and Konnan. I like this segment a lot. This kind of random tag team match into a legit match that a lot of people are gonna be looking forward for it, just for the entertaining value that Scott Steiner and Konnan bring to the table. Next, we got a match that was set up last week. Sami Callihan with OBE versus Moose. Unfortunately, this match ended up in a no DQ. After the match, OBE with Sami Callihan beat down Moose and they set up for the baseball bat spot. However, Eddie Edwards showed up to make the save. However, he almost suffered the same fate as Moose. However, his wife, Alicia, showed up to kind of protect him. And after that, the lights went out. And none other than Tommy Dreamer showed up to make the final save. So the match for the pay-per-view is gonna be OBE with Sami Callihan versus Eddie Edwards, Moose, and Tommy Dreamer. I kind of knew that since Don Callis was the main boss around, that he was gonna bring some people from ECW. However, I was expecting RBD, someone more flashy, more mobile, if you say the least. However, you can get some mileage out of Tommy Dreamer for a short period of time. Next, we got the joke match of the evening. George Mathews with Sydal versus Petey Williams. Obviously, this match was a cat versus mouse type of a deal, with George Mathews avoiding Petey Williams at all costs until obviously Sydal got involved into the match, and the match was determined to be a no DQ. Next, we got Johnny Impact and Congo Kong having type of a backstage face off to set up a match that is gonna be happening next week. Next, we got the social commentary match of the night. It was obviously based around bullying and fat shaming. You got the Body Guys, KM, Trevor Lee, and Konley versus the Buffet Club of Fallah, Bahh, Richard Justice, and Tyrus. Obviously, you knew that the big guys and the good guys were gonna win from the beginning. Next, we got the main event of the evening, the Demon Dance match. Rosemary versus Taya Valkyrie. Obviously, this was a no DQ type of match, so they did a couple of stuff in the ramp. Obviously, Taya was trying to set up the road to Valhalla on the ramp once again, but she was not successful to do that. After that, bring in the steel chairs and the ladders. There were a spot that obviously Taya ended up on her face. After that, Rosemary threw Taya into a ladder back first. At the end of the match, we saw Rosemary setting a table, but she ended up being short-sighted and she ended up on top of that table. Taya Valkyrie went in for the third rope. However, Rosemary was able to get into the top rope and hit a pile driver from the third rope into a table. And obviously, that was it. The winner of this match was none other than Rosemary. So this match was quite solid. It was almost a pay-per-view style of a match. Now I got a question for you. Would you like to see a rematch between Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie? And the second question is, what type of stipulation would you like them to wrestle in? Let me know in the comment section below. And the end of the show, we saw a little like a documentary of the whole Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground, which by the way I did a review and that is gonna be up there in a card. So they talk about Alberto El Patron not showing up, and obviously the news that Impact Wrestling fired him. They also caught into Austin Aries talking about how he felt about the whole thing, and he also put over Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix and why he is giving them the opportunity to wrestle for the title at Impact Wrestling Redemption 2018. They also talk about the announcement of that match during the House of Hardcore show during WrestleCon. Also announced that they're gonna be re-showing the match that happened on Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground next week on Impact Wrestling. Final thoughts on Impact Wrestling from April 12, 2018. This show was easy to watch, but at the same time, it was easy to skip outside of the Demon Dance match. This episode was basically a plot device. If you have your opinion, please put it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you next time.